Hey guys, it's me here, Tatiana. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. So, today's video is going to be a little different. It is not about skincare, nor is it about makeup or reviews or anything like that. Um, it's actually about an update. It's an update video in regards to my divorce and process, I guess. I wasn't too sure if I was going to do an update or not, but somebody had commented last week or this week. Anyway, somebody recently commented on my life update video about my whole divorce situation, and then today, a nice young lady wrote to me on Instagram, and it was in regards to my divorce. So I just figured it had been on my mind to do an update and just state where I am with that mentally and whatever. But I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to do that. So if I'm all over the place in this video, please forgive me. That's why I'm saying because I was not planning to do this. So here goes. And I'm just going to start with this. It has nothing to do with my divorce, but if anybody wanted to know, if you saw my Instagram story or whatever earlier, and you wanted to know where is this earring from, it is from Unusual Star, and that is my cousin. She makes jewelry. She has like a whole jewelry line, and you can find her jewelry on Etsy. I'll leave a link in the description below if you're interested. And you can also follow her on Instagram as well, and I'll leave a link down below for that too. So, my whole update in regards to that mentally, uh, my soon to be ex husband and I, we are not currently speaking. Um, you know, Regardless of the video that I had did previously about getting along with your ex while you're still legally married, I tried that for a long time. And when I say long, I mean a few months. I've only been in the divorce process and separation for a few months, so I'm not talking about years. But it's not always easy. Things don't always go according to plan. Honestly, I don't know how much I feel like divulging into my personal business right now, but we're not talking. We're not on speaking terms. I would have loved for things to remain cordial. And just because, it is a journey that I've taken with someone else, and I would hope that journey would be respected, but apparently it's not. So, it is what it is. You grow out of people, you grow out of love, things happen. But with all that being said, my beliefs still remain the same in regards to taking care of yourself. So, ladies or gentlemen, whoever, and specifically to the ladies, if you're going through a divorce or a separation or a breakup from a long period of time or whatever, it's really important to take care of yourself. So I would say take care of yourself. Do whatever makes you feel good. Um, Whether that's makeup, creating content, working out, exercising, same thing, cooking, especially now, with all that's going on in the world, you just want to push yourself to do everything that you've always wanted to do. Everything. I mean, literally everything. For me, some of you know, I used to model. I pretty much quit doing that. I had stopped doing that when I got married for the sake of my marriage and at the time of what I was told for God. Um, so that was something that I had worked hard on to achieve. And I'm still very proud of my stuff. I'm not ashamed of it, although I see things about me on the internet where, people, specifically Christians, fake Christians, will try to bash me for work that I've done a million years ago, in my 20s. And I'm not ashamed of it. Everything that I've done, honestly, I don't have any kids, but if I had a daughter or a son, I would show them my work. They're going to see it, they can easily Google it. So I'm not ashamed of it. And I I say that to say is pretty much you just want to do whatever makes you happy, within reason, as long as you're not harming other people. So, for me, what that has been lately. Lately, I have been trying to focus my attention to content creating. I've been trying to create content more often. I've been trying to post. I have deleted my social media a few years ago. I deleted everything. So it's like I'm starting back from ground zero, and that's totally fine. I'm a more mature person now. I'm in a different space of my life, and I'm enjoying everything for what it is. Um, I'm also an esthetician, for those of you who don't know, so I'm focused on a lot of skincare related things, and I'm soon going to be taking a course for microblading. This top is driving me nuts. It's so pretty, but it's driving me crazy. I'm going to be taking a course for microblading, and we'll be focusing on myself and my business, growing my platform online, offline, and doing things that make me Tatiana Harvey. And I, not to sound cocky or conceited or anything like that, but I'm so proud of the woman that God has made me, and the confidence that I have, and the ability not to give up on myself and to try and to push through. So I encourage everybody to do the same. Um, you don't have to worry about what other people think about you. Just do you. In my process, I've had people call me vain. I've had, I've been accused of the reason my marriage didn't work. I've had so much nasty things said about me these past few months. Um, Are they hurtful sometimes? Yes, but I know who I am, and people who truly know me also know who I am. I don't wish divorce on anyone, honestly. Thank God we don't have any children, because that would be horrible. But I feel like I'm saying a lot. I am so unprepared for this video. I'm keeping it all the way real right now. So this is probably not going to be a long video, but I just was like, okay, well, people are commenting on that, and I really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who's shown me love through this process. I'm a work in progress, and that's also one reason why I was posting and then I stopped, because I have to work on myself, in all honesty. So I try to be as consistent as I can with this YouTube thing, but sometimes my mental health comes first. And also, it was summer. I was trying to do me, trying to live my life. I'm not bitter in any way in regards to my ex. I wish him well. We just don't need to speak, and that's totally fine. I don't really want to get into why we're getting a divorce. I'll just say it just didn't work out, and it will never work out. So, yeah. I wish him well. And I will say this, when people slander you and slander your character, you always have to be so firm in knowing yourself and knowing who you are, and also being able to forgive and move on. I'm not going to say I've always been pretty throughout this divorce, and I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about uh, mentally, emotionally. Sometimes the nicest words don't come out of my mouth. Um, you know, I know God sees everything that I say and everything that I do. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm always so nice and cordial um, with my ex husband. For the most part, I am. But sometimes I feel like buttons get pushed, and I, not just in my marriage, but just in my life, I've always been really nice to people. I've always been a nice girl, very bubbly and warm. And so people tend to think that I'm weak. They take kindness for weakness. And it's not necessarily my job to go defend myself, but I am human. So sometimes, enough is enough, and my not so cute side comes out. So I'm not going to say that I've been always perfect or 100% Christian like. Honestly, right now, my walk with God, I love God. I know He loves me. I know He's patient. I know He's loving. I know He's kind. But I'm not going to sit here and try to preach to you like I'm the perfect Christian, because I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not, especially right now in this process and in this journey that I'm going through. So I apologize to some of you who might see my behavior as questionable, especially if you're following me for religious reasons. But I'm just trying to figure my life out and have the human experience. And I'm trying to be myself, because I feel like there were some parts of me that I lost within my marriage and stuff. And I'm just trying to rediscover Tatiana. And I think I've done a very good job at rediscovering myself these past few months. So I don't intend for this to be long. If you have any questions, I feel free to ask in the comments below. I'm so sorry that this video is all over the place, but it is what it is. I'm not prepared. I'm winging it right now. So I didn't intend to come on here and do this video, but I am doing it. And please be nice. You know, if you're gonna leave nasty things in my comment box, I'm gonna block you and I'm just gonna delete you, and that's totally fine. But I don't need any extra additional drama in my life right now. Oh, also, one thing I want to say is I did make a post about this on Facebook, but I understand not everybody's friends with me here on Facebook. When you know someone's going through a divorce and you care about them, I get it to ask them how they're doing in regards to their divorce. How is that going? Or are you and your husband or are you and your wife speaking? Try not to do that, because if you've never experienced it, it's like you're trying to heal and then you might be having a great day. Like, I'm having a good day today. And if somebody decides to call me right now and be like, "Hey, what's up? How are things between you and your ex?" I don't want to talk about that. If I wanted to talk about that, I would call you, or if we're face to face, I would open my mouth and I would talk about it. Just try not to bring it up to your family and to your friends if they're going through things like a divorce. Like, it's not fun. You don't want to be constantly reminded of, you know, that painful incident in your life. Some people may think getting a divorce is fun. Good for them. I don't think it's fun at all. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. It is not a fun process. I always thought when I got married that I'd be married forever. You know, I didn't think I would get married in the way that I did by any means, or at the time that I did, or in the dress that I did. But, things happen in life. And I will say the next time I get married, I hope that that's forever. I'm still, I'm still a hopeless romantic. So I still believe that, maybe Mr. Right is out there and maybe I'll get remarried. Who knows, But thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for the next video. I will be doing more makeup videos, and let me know whatever else you want to see from me. I muchly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. See, this is so raw and unfiltered, and I'm not even going to edit this. I'm just going to post this like that online. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. You're going to have to get over it. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Bye.